My name is Jeremiah Sala, and this is my story. I was born to two loving parents, grew up in church, was in athletics from a young age. By the age of 13, things started to change. Friends were getting into different things, and drugs and alcohol became a part of life. Started off real small and led into sneaking out, stealing my parents' car. Some friends introduced me to speed and ecstasy. And so by the age of 19, I am full on with ecstasy, methamphetamines, whatever I can kind of get my hands on. Along the way, things got so out of hand that I had to pick up a way of financially supporting myself, and that was by selling ecstasy. On March the 9th of 2010, I received a text message from somebody who wanted some ecstasy, and I showed up to deliver that ecstasy, and on the other side of that door was the Plano Task Force, followed by the DEA. And I remember on my way to that deal, praying to God, if you'll get me out of this, I'll do right. I didn't know what that looked like. I wasn't a Christian. I wasn't praying or, really trusting in God at this moment. I wanted something different. Through that, I got a chance to go to drug treatment, and I was able to get a pretrial release. And in the May of 2011, my mom had finally convinced me to visit Keystone on Easter. I remember coming in, and the DJ was playing, and the message was amazing from Brandon. I continued to come. Eventually, I went to Starting Point and got baptized that fall, and have been a member since 2011. But after looking at 9 years possible time in federal prison, I received 44 months federal time to serve. And so I had to release myself to the federal government in January of 2013 to serve my sentence. When the world fades and the world falls apart and fails you, God's right there to pick up the pieces, and He's right there to hold your hand and walk you right through it. And it took a while, but with the love and care of fellow church members here and the letters that were sent, I eventually, got back in the rhythm of reading the Bible and praying and seeking the lesson that is, with this pain. And finally, it's time to release. On October 20th of 2015, I was able to finally walk out that door free. And I do have probation to do, but I'm free. I can walk into a Starbucks if I want to. I can come to Keystone when I want to. I can pick up a phone and call somebody when I want to. There are so many things that incorporate in being free, like a hug. I went months without a hug. I spent 9 years almost in this journey of losing myself and finding myself. I got just over 6 years clean and sober from drugs and alcohol. His timing is never wrong, and the gifts that you get are above and beyond anything that you can ever imagine. I got my whole life ahead of me. I can get married, I can travel, I can go to my daughter's graduation, I get to volunteer here at church and be a son for my father and my mother. And those are all things that are incorporated in my freedom today. Choices that I get to make because I'm free.